Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday. It's the last day of August of 2024. And this is Green Tree Ladies' man. He is a 3-year-old Morgan gelding. He belongs to Jennifer Peterson and Pete Burridge of Mound, Minnesota. And he'll be heading their way within a month or two. Meanwhile, we are out for just a lovely drive. It's in the low 70s. There's a breeze, and it's just beautiful out here. So, that's what we're going to do this morning. We're going to be working in deeper ground, which may make this pretty rough, but it also may end rather abruptly because I forgot to charge my phone last night. So, we're out. Walk on. Working in firmer stuff right now, but we're working on building muscle, so that all comes with what are we waiting for? Where's Amy? Amy, walk on. Good boy. Amy, oh, she's right behind me. She's here. It's okay. I have not totally decided which way we're going to go, young man, so I think that we'll go straight ahead. You ready to working trot? He says, you betcha. Nope, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. And as you can see, the ground is not super smooth. My only prayer is that my doctors never watch my videos. They would say, and you wonder why your back is in trouble? Well, no, not really. Okay, so we have an oil pumper going, the jack, and he says, I don't know if I like that. And I'm going to say, I really don't care whether you like that or not. We're still going to stay over here. It's just gently moving along. It's not making much noise. And if you give it a hard time and decide you're going to be stupid about it, we're going to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth past it until you don't care anymore. And the only problem with working him in deeper ground is it's hard on me in the carriage, and there is no such thing as a carriage that will handle the deeper ground. So, get over it. And the trick is keeping him in the middle where it's softer, and me on my carriage on the tracks. Except that out here there aren't any tracks, so yeah, it's hard work, isn't it? That's what your sisters think too. Got to work. This is a different kind of building muscle then. So the sprinkler has moved considerably. And it's in our way. So we're going to drive down here about to the center of the pivot, and then we'll turn around and go back. And we've sprayed all the weeds out here. That's hard work, isn't it? Keep up. You're a big, strong boy. You can make it through here without any trouble at all. And Doodlebug is doing a good job of balancing on the seat. You say this is too hard work? Well, we'll see about that. Trot. Working trot. Nah, it's a good boy. No, we are not going into the corn. That is definitely not going to happen. And this is interesting because there's hay grazer growing right next to the corn. Last year's crop versus this year's crop. And I wonder that they don't cross-pollinate. Yes, there's a sprinkler in our way, isn't there? So we're going to come up here a little ways, and there are tracks to follow going out. And the farmers all say, we know where you went driving because we can follow your tracks. That's okay. I follow their tracks, so it works out well. Yep. So they're getting ready to plant over here, which will end our ability to drive out here. That's a boy. You ready to trot? And pretty soon this is going to be very undrivable because of the ditches from the sprinkler. Yeah, time to put you back in the soft stuff. Get you picking up your feet. There's some pretty good bounces out here already. The tractor, or the sprinkler, has already been around once and is starting to dig its holes. We seem to have lost our tracks. Oh, that's where it came in. Let's go over that way. That's a boy. Keep it up. No eating. No eating. Now you get in the middle. Yes, the sprinkler has definitely been over here. Yeah, pay attention to what you're doing. Everybody has their sprinklers moving on the dry stuff. And I appreciate being able to follow these paths because a lot of what you're going through is stuff I'm allergic to. Oh my goodness, my nose runs and my eyes run and I'm miserable by the time I get back from a drive. There we go. Right in the middle. Yes, it's harder work when you're in the middle, isn't it? We're not going where I want to go. That's okay, we'll go anyway. I think we'll meet up at a road that goes over to those big tanks. Yes, there it goes. There's a track right there. We missed it, but that's okay. We'll still ride on around anyway. And the sprinkler that you see ahead of us has been pointed straight to the west, and it is now well to the east. That tells me everybody's getting ready to get in there and plant. It's time for wheat planting. And I think this year it looks like everybody's planting a little early. That's okay. Last year, the planting was just so messed up because we had so much moisture. Yeah, I don't want to go next to it. Next to the pump if we can avoid it. Good boy. Come on, perk up here. You'll get 3 miles of, or mile and a half, 2.5 miles of good solid surface to work on. Okay, watch out for badger holes. That looks like a clean spot to go up. That is. The badgers have been very, very busy lately, digging new holes. So riding is an interesting thing. Boy, you've got to pay attention. Riding, driving, you have to pay attention all the time. Oh, big jet. Let's walk. Okay. What a good boy. Let's, whoa. Whoa. Very nice. That was good boy. You have to stand. We'll just pretend we have a farmer here to talk to. You ready to walk on? Amy had already been out on a walk or on a ride with Dave. And I don't know how far he and Stormy went, but she's pretty hot. So we'll walk for a little while, give her a break. Yes, we're going to turn that direction, but you have to wait until we get to where we can without going through all of the weeds that I don't like. There we go. So this is going to be about a 4-mile drive by the time we're done. Can you walk on a little bit? Walk on. Walk like you're going somewhere. I'm afraid he'd be a very good funeral horse. Except the humans would keep overtaking him. Are you ready to trot? Little man, let's working trot. Thank you. He says, you know, it is getting hot out here. Yes, I do know that. Just trotted over a chain. I want you in the middle. We've been practicing that. Nope. Get in the middle. It's tricky keeping them in the middle of the road when there's such a nice, solid place to be on the side. Let's working trot. Come up here. June of 2010, some of these poles got replaced when, after a tornado went over our house, it pulled up a sprinkler to the west of us, pulled the whole darn thing right out of the ground, 6x6x6 concrete, and went up in the air and over our house and dropped back down over here, taking out some holes. It was exciting. Also took out a whole lot of other sprinklers. We were very lucky. But that's where this horse's sire's name came from. It happened the night after he was born. So his name is Gathering Storm. Green Tree Gathering Storm. Come on, lazy boy. That's a good boy. There are times I wish that Amy would get up in the carriage with me, because then she could just ride along and be cool, but she won't do it. But I just happened to see the sprinkler over here, so there will be some water to cool off in, so we're going to just go right over there. We have Milo, and we have kosher wheat, and we have devil's claw, and all kinds of stuff out here. Oh, pigweed. And that's what some creature has been digging under. It's been very interesting to see all of the nature stuff out here. Walk. No, I want to go over closer. Oh, and goat heads. Lots of goat heads. Maybe? She must have gone over there already, because I'm not seeing her behind me anymore. So, oh good, she's going to pop out of the corn here shortly. Good boy. So the motor on that just made it go forward, and he did not get afraid of the noise. Let's turn and go right. Yes, I didn't give you much warning, did I? See, Amy is over here looking for water. Come right. Good boy. Come on, Amy. Let's go down here a little ways. Get some used to sprinklers. Rather large sprinklers, but sprinklers nonetheless. And then Amy will have a chance to go and find a drink. Or not. My goodness. That gives you an idea of how dry it is. The sprinkler just went over this and it's already soaked in. No standing water at all. Yep, we're pretty dry. Come all the way around. Good boy. And we'll walk back past the sprinkler. Maybe Amy will find a place to get a drink. No, you just went by it. So obviously he is more alarmed by stuff in his right eye than his left. You're going to come back over here. Come right. Walk on. Good boy. Well, if you back up, you're going to have to come even closer to it. Good boy. That's right. No. No. Oh, don't back into the corn. Walk on. Patience, patience, patience. Just take my time with it. No, we have to go back over here. That's a good boy. No eating. And there's one of those plants that's been dug up. Still want to know what's doing it. Sorry, Amy. Yes, I'm sorry, baby girl. Maybe somewhere up here we'll come up with a place to get a drink. Hot wire, electric thing, insulator. What? It's a yellow fence. He says, yes, but it shouldn't be there. It's been there all your life, silly boy. It's not unusual to come along here and find ears on the ground where the coyotes have pulled them down and been eating on them. One of the crop checking guys was given permission to go pick some sweet corn in one of the neighbors' places, and he got out to where the sweet corn was, and he said 3 coyotes drove him out of there, wouldn't let him have any. So yes, the coyotes love the corn. The deer are not near as much don't do near as much damage as the coyotes do. You doing okay, Amy? Panting, 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 panting. You ready to working trot? Little man, let's working trot. Good boy. That's a good boy. It's amazing the things that show up out of the dirt around here. We just went over the top of a shotgun shell. It was obviously quite old. Interesting, there was a new badger hole back there and four-wheeler tracks in a circle right around it. Interesting. Almost looked like a target.